So yeah, I wrote down what I need to buy. So if I want to have all real good clothes and no plastics anymore during summertime, anytime soon, I would have to throw away quite a lot of clothes, and I would end up not owning any. Like the summer clothes are all new and they're kind of, I shouldn't wear these sort of clothes, but it's like, yeah, I'm so happy about colors. So yeah, that one was a video I was cutting early in the morning. Yeah, I was not this morning, but yesterday. That was the first thing I actually did. I made a lot of videos, but the people were in the wood factory, so it was loud. So I always had to stop the video, and good, they were there, because cutting made it much more interesting. So now it's just 3 parts of my summer clothes in winter light, and I'm explaining a few things about teeth having to be a darker shade of white than the white of your eyes. You know, I explain it all, and I'm really intrigued to see the video about the same colors next summer in that light, when summer light hits these clothes. So I am a working beast. I really am. You know, the downhill walk and talk I was uploading as well. So it's all done. It's not that, you know, I get home and I need to do some washing or whatever. Even the washing I have done. Everything. I love it. That's what, for me, minimalism is about, and I might start to call it essentialism. It's basically the same, but it's, you know, it's not about going minimal. It's about finding out what you essentially need. So for me, minimalism is buying cheap socks and underwear and not washing them but throwing them away. Might go berserk there. I don't care. So, you know, I'm not about following the elite's agenda. I go like, what benefits me? So now that I have wanted to move out and I have thrown away a lot of detergents and soap and clothes, some plastic clothes for the winter, you know, like really expensive stuff actually. Hard to rebuy stuff actually. I feel much lighter and better because I've thought the things through. I went like, when will I wear it? Okay, I don't know. When have I worn it? Okay, I remember it was in the winter time and also during autumn in the valley. So in the winter time outside, it would just get, because I'm moving, it would get too hot in these plastic winter jacket. So okay, in autumn when I was in the valley, how was it then? Oh yeah, in the train and all, it was kind of cozy, but not really, because you know it was a big jacket, so you felt sort of embraced by something. You could snuggle into that huge tent. It actually was. And then I went like, okay, but it wasn't really comfortable. It wasn't like this one sweater I'm wearing like every winter, and I'm buying lots of those, you know. I'm like, when I buy a blue or a black one, I find out they're too dark in shade for me, but this grey is just perfect. I might take blue ones in the future, slightly red ones maybe, not really, but yeah, it's like my brown hair goes best with some bluish tints, right? Because if you have a slightly kind of a green tint in your hair, if you're wearing something red, the green, because there is always this composite color created by every color, and it's the opposite one, the contrasting one. Oops. And it's a complementary color, it's called that. So what you got is, when you wear something red, you got some green kind of sparkling around that red thing. So whatever else is beside a red something tends to look a bit greenish, like especially shines, like your tan, your skin and hair. Not really like white surfaces as well. You wouldn't go then saying, oh yeah, white is white. You would say, oh, it's kind of a greenish, bluish white, huh? Not red as the color beside it. So that's the complementary color you gotta think about. It was like my sister always having, when my mother bought stuff, she bought two, red and blue. So my sister had the blonde hair, she got the red stuff, and me with the brown hair, I got the blue stuff. And it was just perfect like this when you look at the color of your hair. Because, yeah, red just doesn't, and all kind of rosy colors don't really fit me. But yeah, I'm not sort of like never wearing apricot and stuff, because reds that got some blue in them, like the red trending towards blue, which is, you know, the pinks or Bordeaux and stuff. That one actually suits me very well. So now I'm gonna get the ticket. I'm not gonna hitchhike. Then I'm gonna go to the Far East, and right there where a former a teacher of mine actually lives. I didn't know before I was deciding upon, you know, the movie script this morning, that I would go there and actually be at, you know, their town. But they live there. So I checked on the internet on Sendeanlagen, the mobile phone antennas of the BAKOM. So there are 3 of them close to each other, like 200 meters within that village we're going to. So there is a station right beside the lake. You can't find a nicer place to live at. But my place is best because my mobile phone antenna is 1 kilometer away. You know, air distance, just a straight line. It's not how long it takes for you to get there, right? Nice. Looks like an illness, because when we have, you know, I go saying nice and then I say something contradictory. Oh, it looks like an illness. That's what Aries are really good at. They go like saying something, they make a 180-degree turn, they say something totally different, and then they make another 180-degree turn. They just make a U-turn and, you know, are completely looking at the same thing but from a different standpoint. So I was like, ooh, looks like something nature-esque. But then it was linked to I'm a positive person. So first is like, yeah, nice. And the second thought was, it actually looks like the nature has pimples. So the visual input was linked to the data that is stored in my brains, that was put there by movies and stuff, me not thinking about it too much. So yeah, basically that's what the German text Kantengetone is about. You know, it starts off when it's 6 degrees Celsius, which is like really not a lot in Fahrenheit. I once looked at it, it was something with 40 or something, 24, I don't know. It's really cold. It's like minus, when it's freezing, is 6 degrees away. So when it's 0 in Celsius scale, 0 is when everything freezes, water freezes. So I opened the text, not an SMS. It's just the words of my writings. They go as follows. When it's having 6 degrees Celsius within my house, I eagerly am awaiting climate warming. And then I continue with kind of these snippets, like when you are in a indoor swimming facility. The sounds of the women putting cream on themselves sounds like the clashing of bodies, the slapping of bodies during sex. You know, it's just sentences, and then I meander, I go a kind of a curly way into the topic, which is, you know, the elite, the brainwashing, how it works. I have explained in Shitty Reality, and what we can do against it I explained in Quality Over Quantity, like media-wise. And then personally I explained my minimalism in a Swiss German writing. So quality over quantity is in English. That one is real nice. It also has these sexual snippets in there. So it needs to be age restricted. I age restrict everything. So I go like, would I want a 8-year-old to stumble across these videos? No, he needs to know how to operate. Or a 5-year-old, let's say 5, 6, well 7, 8, you know. He needs to know how to operate the computer, and he needs to be knowledged. Like he needs to know there is these things out there if he digs for it. Like, you know, there is a non-age restricted YouTube. But anyhow, we are in the valley, and yeah, I need a hairband or a haircut either, because, you know, when I have hair on my here on my back, I feel so warm. I always like when there is no hair right there. Oh, it caught plastic. So yes, I'm gonna get the ticket, and I'm not going for the nearest shop, and I'm not gonna buy coffee and stuff. I can still get out of the oh well, I can. There is a nice coffee machine and I got money. Let's get the ticket over there and not go and see the, you know, ironic people from the valley station of the cable car. I don't like them too much. So yeah, like when I age restrict too many videos of mine, now YouTube has sent me a email. We age restricted a video of yours. Well, you can age restrict all of them. I got you. It's television, and we have to take care of CD or adult topics. When words are twisted, you don't want kids to stumble into them by themselves. If you are living somewhere in China, Mongolia, Arabia, in Switzerland, it's no problem. I loved finding the books by Boris Vian. That's a V-I-A-N. He was a French composer, author, and maybe, yeah, revolutionary. No one knows it, but now I'm telling you. Monsieur le Président, je vous fais une lettre que vous lirez peut-être si vous avez le temps. Je viens de recevoir mes papiers militaires pour partir à la guerre avant mercredi soir. He's telling the president I'm not gonna go to war. So bye bye.